Welcome, everybody. It is now 6:30 p.m. and we're here at the Pine Ridge Clubhouse located at 4801 Lakeside Club Boulevard for the monthly Pine Ridge at Fort Myers Condominium Association Board of Directors meeting. I would like to ask all to stand with me and recite the Pledge of Allegiance to the United States of America. We pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Eric, will you please call the roll?
John Mowell.
Here.
Robert Tolles.
Here.
Bill England.
Here.
John Fricker.
Here.
Scott Harris.
Here.
Bill Shafana.
Here.
6-member board. And we have 2 people for the open forum, Mr. Chairman. First one is Skip McCall.
Hey, I got a haircut just for you today. Just for you. And I just want to request something if possible, a small yellow caution pole by the mailbox where we are. In the 7 years I've been there, I got clipped 4 times and I saw Betty the other day. I thought she was going to get mail. Just a yellow pole if possible. That's all. Now my hair will grow.
So Skip, 1 second.
That's a good idea.
So you're talking like one of the concrete key signs that comes up
Like
out of
the
the ground?
speed bumps, one of them yellow.
I think he just wants it for visibility because
Yeah, I think they're plastic so they can break, to be honest with you. I don't think.
well, there's 2 types. There's the breakable and the unbreakable.
I just want a few feet out.
But if it's gonna save somebody's life, you'd want the concrete one.
Well, you need that surely, but I don't know the expense of it.
We'll check it out. I'm sure we can do whatever we need.
I'd love it if you could.
Okay, all right, just wanted to
I
know.
saw her the other day almost get clipped.
It's a good idea. Okay, Lorraine.
Okay, so this Saturday we have our craft fair and hot dog and veggie burger sale. And at night, there will be karaoke from 6:30 to 10:30. Unfortunately, we've had to cancel a couple of things. Pine Ridge Day has been canceled and the Broadway Palms show has been canceled. That was lack of attendance. We only sold 2 tickets, where normally we sell anywhere between 30 and 40. So that happened, and so we gave the tickets back to them, and they were very good about it. And also, Rib City was very good. They said, no problem. Thank you for letting them know, and they'll be there for us next year. So, okay. That's all.
Are there any more?
Thank you.
Was the meeting properly noticed?
Yes, it was.
Do I have a motion to waive the reading of the previous month's minutes?
Make motion.
Is there a second?
I second it.
Okay, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Eric, would you please present your manager's report?
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming and thank you for watching us online if you're watching us. I'm going to make it quick tonight since I know everybody wants to get in and out of here with their masks on. So we're just going to run through some quick bullet points. The spa motor went this month. We were able to get another one the same day and replace it the same day. Bruce actually replaced it himself. He did a really good job. We had one pool heater out here that was still in need of repair, even though the pool was hot. That is now taken care of. We've been working to address some irrigation issues, and right now all the areas should be repaired and operating correctly. And we also improved, we upgraded our control panel for the irrigation, so it's much better communication now. We were using like an outdated, I think it was like a 2G cell phone connection, and now we're up to date. We mopped and scrubbed all the condo hallway floors. We got several calls from people who seem to think they do a good job, so that was good. We cleaned the tiling grout in the men's and ladies' rooms. They did a pretty good job. It's hard to get that tile, especially in the men's room, perfectly clean, but they did a good job. And then currently we have our tree trimmers working in the community, and their work is also going to include the Mayho trees that we have to trim every year. That they run parallel to the highway on Blackberry Drive. That's really tall. The DOT just did the other side about a week or two ago, and boy, they had a lot of branches laying there. The last thing tonight that I want to say, and I've been asked to remind everybody, and I know you've heard of it a lot by now, but it's been brought to our attention that some of the residents are participating in some of the games and the other limited group activities we have, and are not being the best about wearing their mask. I just want to remind everyone that even though some have been vaccinated, most have not yet been vaccinated, and we're almost at the finish line of the pandemic. We've done a really good job keeping it to a minimum in Pine Ridge. And what all the experts say is to continue to keep it to a minimum, to wear a mask, and maintain an appropriate distance when possible. But if you can't, definitely wear the mask. It's very, very important, especially our demographics. Unfortunately, older folks tend to get it worse, but we've been so lucky that we haven't had a major issue here. And it's really important to me that we keep it that way. I think it's important to all of us. So I appreciate all of your help and cooperation so we can come to the other side of the pandemic a healthy community. Thank you.
Okay, do we have any committee reports?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm John Mal. I'm on the Safety Committee. I'm the liaison to the Social Committee also. So we are still looking for volunteers that want to get involved in any of our committees. So if you'd like to get involved, please submit a letter. We'd like to have that. As far as safety, we're worried more about the bicyclists now. They're not paying attention. They believe that, they're riding in front of other vehicles, and we need them to put on some sort of yellow or orange vest, or if you're riding at night, get one of those flashing red lights that can go on your bike, or you can get one that goes right over your jacket. We don't need any fatalities in here at night or any time during the day. We do have openings in just about all of the committees, and we are looking for volunteers. So if you can, submit a letter. You see me, you want to drop off a letter, I'll take it. More people involved will make this more of our home, and we love this place. Thank you.
Any others?
Yeah, I have the Lake and Amenities meeting report. As Eric stated, the men's and the ladies' restrooms tiles have been cleaned. The bull rush in the north end and the northeast and the southeast end corners of the lake have been replaced. These were replaced due to the others that didn't take root out along the east side of the lake. There was no charge for this, as these are under a 1-year warranty. So as you may not have noticed, a new BOD on the lake in the past couple of weeks. This was Dr., if I could say all his name, Ernesto Lasso de la Vega. That's pretty close. He's the pond watch coordinator with the Lee County Hyacinth Control District, and he was doing oxygen samples on the lake and also doing depth sounder tests to give us a better understanding of our lake and its contours. Hopefully with these readings, we'll be able to tell if we have to do anything additionally to bring the oxygen level up in the lake to make the fishing a whole lot better than what it is. And I have a meeting planned at March 11th at 4 p.m. at the gazebo out here behind the clubhouse to discuss any concerns and suggestions for the lake and amenities in Pine Ridge. This is open to all who want to attend. Please come out, and if you got any suggestions, we'd like to hear them. Thank you.
Did they put the fish in the lake?
Yeah, put about 650 with catfish. You want me to go ahead and say this?
Sure, go ahead.
We put some catfish, some more bluegill, and there was two different kind of shell cracker. They put some shell cracker in there too. So it's about 650 we added. Of course, they were just fingerlings, but hopefully they'll grow.
Something that I left out of my report that I just want to add is about a week ago, and take about another week before it's active, but we have Amazon. They have a system called Amazon Key, and it works with the gated communities, and we're now Amazon Key community. So what that means is an Amazon truck, when we get a delivery, can drive up to our gate. The gate will register that it's an Amazon truck. It'll open for them, but at the same time, it will catalog the driver information, the truck information, and the date and time that they enter. So example, about not quite a year ago, but last year, we had an Amazon delivery right out here, and pulling out, they backed up and they bumped somebody's car. And maybe the truck realized it, maybe it was a big truck and they didn't realize it, but they did do some serious damage to the car. So we had to track it backwards using our surveillance system, which was helpful, and the package, they were actually able to trace it with the package. But boy, would it have been a lot easier if we had this system where it just worked perfectly, and it's just going to provide a better level of service for you guys. You don't have to worry if you're getting a package, they'll be able to drop it at your door. So hopefully everybody, like I said, it's a new service from Amazon. The part that makes the Amazon Key is actually manufactured by Ring, which is a division of them. So it's a pretty neat system. I think it's going to work well. And then just like committee reports, Scott, do you want me to read your treasurer's report for you?
Yeah, I think you did that.
So this is from Scott Harris, the treasurer's report, February 17th, 2021. We ended 2020 in very good financial shape, all things considered. Thank you to our manager and staff for again doing such an excellent job. You're welcome. Executing last year's budget, resulting in a surplus that will cover extraordinary expenses and the last planned adjustment to the roofing charge for condo 2. The association has had in 2019 and 2020 some good success in containing rises in quarterly maintenance fees for the community. There may be a risk that any future increase in rates may look like a failure. It has to be understood that we continue to experience sustained pressure from a relentlessly higher cost. Nonetheless, we persevere. Accounts receivable consists of 6 owners, 4 who are at the attorney for collections, 2 owners paid in January, and that's as of the 8th of February. Association documents are always available for review, respectfully submitted to Scott Harris, and you have some year-end financial information that was distributed at the front door.
Any other reports?
Yes, just to expand on John's comment about the committees, there's several committees in action here, and some need a little more help than others, but all of these committees are welcoming new members and participation. This is your opportunity to be involved. If any of these are of interest to you, those are the Social Club, Screening Committee, Architectural Review Committee, our Sunshine Club, which is probably a lot of fun, Landscaping, Crafts, Budget Committee, Finding Enforcement Committee, Amenities and Lakes, Rules and Regulations. We have a Website Committee, Safety Committee, and a Landscape Committee. So all of those are welcome for anybody that would like to volunteer and participate. Thank you.
Okay,
One more.
go ahead.
Again, our next safety meeting is Monday, March 8th at 3 p.m. out in the gazebo here. Thank you.
Okay, next we're going to go right into our new business. The first item on the agenda is to announce that Isabel Costanzo, our board secretary, has resigned from her position. She's moving to be closer to her family. We thank her for volunteering her time to the board and wish all of the best. And by the way, we just found out that she has already moved up north to be with her family up there. Last week, 6 owners came forward and submitted their name to be appointed to fulfill the remainder of Isabel's term.
Do we have a motion to nominate one of those 6?
I'd like to make a a motion to nominate Tom Trainer as a replacement to fulfill Isabel's term on the board.
I'll second it.
Okay,
Tom?
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Tom?
Welcome to the board.
Tom Trainer, you want to come on? Tom? Take your place on the board, Tom? Anything to say, Tom, to the board and the
Well, I just want to thank everybody, the board members, for having the confidence in me to step up and help out, do whatever I can do to contribute to the well-being of everyone in Pine Ridge. And I want to assure all the members of Pine Ridge that I, like so many of us, just absolutely love this place. My wife and I are permanent residents now. We sold our home up north last year, and so we'll be here year-round. And I promise to do my best to do the fairest and most beneficial job for all the members here. And I appreciate your support of the entire board. I think these folks and our manager, Eric, have done an outstanding job for all the years we've been here and past. And I just look forward to the opportunity to help out in any way that I can. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, next, I want to ask some things that have happened over the past several weeks in the community. It seems as though we have a couple owners in the community who refuse to be kind and considerate to their new neighbors. Excuse me. In fact, they're rude, threatened, and accusatory, and in some situations they perceived as downright dangerous and a terrible nuisance to the whole community. This is really troubling me, and because I care about this community and the people who live here very much. For this reason, I will not accept this erratic behavior. I'm not going to name any of these individuals, but if they are listed again in this, they'll know who they are. My message to you is that this is your warning, and from this point forward, an aggressive behavior must stop. If you have had or have in the future any interaction such I am describing, you must call the police and report this action every single time. We spend a fair amount of time with our resource officers from the sheriff's office and our attorney discussing possible courses if this doesn't get stopped. They both told us that if residents are confronted, they must call and report this stuff so that a pattern is established on the record to support any actions that the association may or may not take. I'm going to repeat it one last time. This erratic behavior is not acceptable. It must stop immediately, and if it continues, we'll take the appropriate actions to stop from our occurring moving forward. Do the other board members have any addition to add to this information?
Yeah. Hey, John?
Yes.
Were we in contact with our lawyer on this matter?
Yes.
Did he have any input?
They're looking into what can be done. The police and the lawyers are looking into it.
So we have to wait for their decision?
We don't have to wait for their decision, but there's a legal action that needs to be taken by the attorney looking to do it.
Okay. Lastly, tonight I want to thank everyone for joining us, and I will ask for a motion that we adjourn this meeting.
We can take some questions at that.
John?
Yeah, I have just one question, John, I'm sorry. Has this person been talked to? I don't know if you can comment on that, because I live in the building where.
Yeah, he was spoken to, not this particular time,
Okay.
but he's been spoken to very directly in the past.
It's
not,
it's happened numerous times, and
let me get straight, we have more than one also, but the
Okay.
one that he's worked, certain people can be reasoned with, and, they get it, it's for the best of everybody, and everybody follows the rules and others can't. It seems like these people, can't be reasoned with for whatever reason that may be, you know.
I could just speak for the people in the building. There's some people that are scared in there. They really are.
Yeah, I think everybody,
Okay.
everybody that's come into contact with that person.
Okay, I'll ask you, oops, okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Marcia.
Will you please post who's the committee chairs in the next, meeting dates, either on the board or on an email you send out?
Yeah.
So we know who to contact?
Yeah, and the committee meetings, we always post them 48 hours at least beforehand, but, we can put their contact info.
Okay, I'll try it again. I will ask for a motion that we adjourn this meeting.
I make a motion.
I second that.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Okay, meeting adjourned.